Hi there, welcome to the only video you will need to watch in order to set up a company in the UAE. In this video, I will show you how to choose between a free zone and a mainland license, what the differences and benefits of each one are, the different steps that you will need to complete in order to get your business license, your residency visa, and eventually the golden ticket called the Emirates ID. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. A very important thing you need to know about is that there are two ways of setting up your company in the UAE. One is through an agency, another is through a lawyer. I would highly advise you to stay away from agencies because to agencies, your lifetime value as a client ends the day you walk out of their office. So they're willing to tell you whatever it takes to sell you a product and make a profit. But to lawyers, your business with us starts the moment you set up your company. So it is in our best interest to set you up in the right way to make sure that you succeed so that we can continue doing business together. Now, the first thing you need to know about is the difference between mainland and free zone. With over 40 free zone areas in the UAE, we will help you pick the exact right one depending on the activity that you need. However, you must know that free zone licenses are submitted to much more financial auditing, background checks on the partners, and the company itself, which could make conducting business much more difficult. When it comes to mainland licenses, with most activities, you can have 100% ownership and have no limits on the visas that you could potentially obtain on this license. More than that, you are actually submitted to much less financial auditing, which could make it easier for you to get bank loans in the future. Again, both of these options have their pros and cons, so it is very important to speak to a professional that can guide you on which one is perfect for your needs, because most of the information that you read online is probably outdated, as Dubai is a very fast-paced environment and laws are evolving every day. Next, it comes down to picking the right business activity. Let's say, for example, your business's main activity is around marketing. There are so many different business activities that include marketing that you could end up picking the wrong one. And if you conduct business outside of your activity, you could get into legal trouble, which is why it is essential that you pick the right one. Next, trade names. Trade names are tricky because depending on the name you pick, you may have to pay an extra governmental fee. However, legally there are ways that you do not have to pay this extra fee, and it is what I advise to 90% of my clients, unless they insist on choosing a very specific name for professional reasons. Next, your medical and biometrics. Usually this is a procedure that is done between 4 to 7 days, depending on the availability of the slots. However, through the channels, systems, and workflows that we've built over the years, we are able to get this done for you within 30 minutes. And finally, opening up a bank account. Because of the way the UAE is set up, 90% of the residents are foreigners, which means that it is not as easy as walking into a bank and opening up an account. The bank needs to know who you are and whether they can trust you or not, which means that if you go through the right channel that the bank already trusts, it is possible for you to open up a bank account on the same day, which means that in the long term, you can open up multiple bank accounts and have loans depending on your needs. There's so much detail that goes into setting up your business for you to succeed that it would be impossible for me to make a video that would be perfect for you, which is why you should get into touch with me so that I can accurately guide you into setting up your company in the UAE. My contacts will be on this page and in the description below. Make sure to like this video, comment your questions down below, and subscribe to this channel so you can have all the legal updates in the UAE. Until next time.